Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I got this awesome comment from Diego asking if I could make a video on the Windward side of Oahu, and of course I can. Now if you guys want me to make a specific video on a certain city, a specific county, a specific state, please go ahead, comment down below and I will jump in and make you that video. It doesn't even have to be in the United States. Although I've gone international a few times and it's just so much harder to find properties. You realize like how much different the United States is, which is actually kind of interesting. Now, can't wait to check out this side of Oahu because you guys I'm gonna learn a lot, but I've actually been here and I love this area. We'll talk about it a little bit more when I start reviewing it. Now, before I jump in, I want to show you this. I want to jump into the news real quick. And again, if you just Google housing news, you're gonna see it's just like article after article, just painting a horrible picture of what is to come. And this article kind of stood out. I want to talk to you about it. Basically, it's an article about this one lady who said she bought her house as the market peaked. Now she regrets it. Record house prices and rapidly rising interest rates have many people questioning the value and viability of home ownership. We are just house poor. This is what happens when you buy at the peak. This is why I'm making this channel, because I'm trying to educate you guys in a way so you guys don't have to buy at the top, so you guys don't get FOMO. Buying a house, look, at the end of the day, personally, I don't think there's ever a bad time to buy a house, okay? Let me repeat, I don't think it's ever a bad time to buy a house. Even in the worst of situations, which is like right now I would say is probably the absolute worst situation. Why? Because we have high interest rates and high home prices, which is like the worst situation you could want to be at when you're buying a house. Now, this person, if they bought in the beginning of the year, well, they had high home prices but low interest rates. So now it looks like she did buy it back in May. Again, in May, the interest rates were not as high as they are now. So she was able to buy high with low interest or lower interest rates. So again, I always think it's better, obviously, to buy low than to with high interest rates than to buy high with low interest rates. But at the end of the story, what my main point is that buying a house is a long-term investment. It's beyond long-term. It's going to be past your life, okay? Like, you are going to die and your house is still going to be generating revenue for someone else, whoever you want that person to be, okay? That's what you have to think. So this poor lady, unfortunately, right now, she's like, shoot, man, I got into the market right at the top and I feel like I'm getting ripped off. But I guarantee you, I will guarantee you, if she could get through this rough patch, the rough patch that we're in right now, and the rough patch that we're going to go through in the next 3 to 5 years, I guarantee you, if you talk to her in 15 to 20 years, she's going to tell you that buying this house was literally the best investment, best decision that she ever did for herself and for her family. Now, I'm reading this, right? And I know this because this is just the way it is. Look, I'm going to tell you a little story. When I bought the house that I'm currently living at, my wife and me, I had $2,000 in my account and my wife had $300, okay? We had to wipe out our 401k. We were left with nothing. Now, here was the awesome part, that when you buy a house, you don't have to pay the mortgage for like 2 months, right? Like, because your first month, so like your first month is in basically when you buy the house, you're paying for like the first and second month or something like that, whatever. My wife looked at me and she's like, look, it's okay, because we don't have to pay the mortgage for another 2 months. But that's seriously when it really hit. And I was like, you know what, if I could just make the first mortgage payment, everything's gonna work out. And you know what, we made the first one and we made the second one and we made the third one. And and now we're really happy because we have a little bit of equity, right? So for this lady, don't worry, it's gonna work out. But here's something for all you new homeowners. She said that basically the house also needed repairs as the inspector did not catch everything, right? So remember that. You want to make sure that the inspector does a really, really good job. Make sure that when you go find your real estate agent, man, you tell him or her, get me the absolute best inspector, especially if you don't have a lot of money, right? Because you don't want to walk in, because look what she said. She said none of the kitchen appliances worked. There was electrical issues. Let me tell you, you get an electrician to come out to your house, and you're going to realize that you're probably going to want to switch careers and become an electrician yourself, because it is going to cost you an arm and a leg. So just remember, when you're buying a house, save a little bit of money for repairs, and get yourself a good inspector, because you do not want to be buying somebody else's problem. Especially if you're buying at the top of the market and you feel like crap already, then obviously you don't want to then go on top of that and have to fix things. Like, you want to put in a new kitchen, you want to put in a new bathroom, but you want to know that you don't have to do it right now, that you could save up for it. So you want to buy something, in my opinion, that's move-in ready, unless you are like a contractor, unless you know how to do things on your own and doing them the right way, or unless you got some money. Right? Because at the end of the day, that's what you're gonna need to fix everything. All right, enough bad news, but again, not the worst news for this lady, as I think that she will recover, and she will basically, she's got a single story, which is great. And no, I think it's gonna work out. I really do. I really do. But yeah, it's gonna suck for the next few years. Okay, let's jump into Hawaii. Now this is Oahu. Let me go ahead and zoom out so I can show you all the islands. Okay, so we got the big island over here. Then we have Maui right here. We have Molokai right here. And then we have Kauai, and then Oahu. So we have Honolulu is obviously on Oahu, which is the capital. And we are going to focus on this part right here. So this okay, so let me just break it down, okay? This is probably gonna be where you're gonna see the most amount of homes. You're gonna find a little bit more affordable homes in this area right here. Like apartment complex and things like that. This whole bottom area is very desirable and very expensive. And over here, you're gonna have like your apartment complexes. So we're gonna sort of focus on this area. This is a beautiful area, and you're gonna need some money. Okay, at the end of the day, Hawaii, there's nothing cheap about Hawaii. Look, you could come over here and get a rental, a small little place. But if you want to live here, man, let me see what the comment says. He just make a video. Yeah, just wants to make a video on this area. Well, here's my video. You need like $2 million. So honestly, you're going to need you're definitely going to need over $1 million. But yeah, like even $1 million is not going to get you anything. Look, here, I mean, an apartment is $480,000. Let's not even look at apartments. Let's see if we could actually find a house under $1 million. And this is basically what you're gonna get for about $800,000. You're gonna get this condo, a 1,400 square foot condo, 4-bedroom, 3-bath, which I gotta tell you, looks really nice. Like the inside looks really move-in ready. Everything's good. What's the problem is that it's 1,400 square foot for 4-bedroom. That means that the bedrooms are gonna be shrimp size, about this big, right? Like very small. And it's $800,000, right? That's a lot of money. And HOAs, oh my God. Okay, so they're really sticking it to you with the HOAs coming in at $805. So here's the deal. You're buying a condo for $800,000 with an $800 HOA. I would say this is very expensive. Very expensive. And honestly, almost not worth it. So I wouldn't want to come here, with that kind of budget. It's almost like I'd just rather come here on vacation, because look, you're going to end up having to rent. Now, let's see let's just say budget's not an issue, right? Budget's not an issue. And you get this one single story. Wow, this is expensive. 2.5 million bucks, 3 bedroom, 3 bath, only unfortunately 1,500 square foot. Now, is this on the sand? I believe that it might be on the sand. I'm not 100%. It doesn't really show. I'll look at the map in a second. But once you look at this house, so there's no garage, which is not the end of the world. So I think you might be really close to the beach. So this is, or on the beach. I'm gonna look on the map in a second. But yeah, no, the kitchen is super duper nice. But again, it's nice, but we're talking $2.5 million here, guys. I mean, I would, if it didn't look like this, I would walk right out, right? But I don't feel personally like this looks like a $2.5 million house to me. Again, I gotta say, like, I know the land is the land and that's the price is the price, but wow, I mean, what do you think? 2.5 million? I mean, you go to Santa Monica with $2.5 million and you could get something probably bigger than this. But let me see, where is it? It's close to the beach. It's like maybe a block away from the beach. Wow, that is a block away from the beach for 2.5 million. That's sort of a lot. Let's see what 1.6 million. Now we're talking a little bit better, but farther from the beach. Here's 1.6, 1.7, 2,000 square foot. So I like the size. 4 bedroom, 3 bath. Now 4 bedroom on a 2,000 square foot. The bedrooms, maybe one of the bedrooms is a small one, and then you could have a nice master. Again, you have to tour the house and see. What do you guys think off the bat? I can tell you, well, 1.6 million is a lot of money. You do get a really nice backyard, though. Oh, here we go. This is where it is. So it looks like pretty interesting location, right? Right in back of this. I wonder if there's gonna be any I don't know, like mudslides or anything like that. I don't know. This is actually a really nice neighborhood. Wow, 1.6, but you're literally in back of a mountain, right? But you do get this beautiful view back here, which is actually really, really nice. Let me just tell you guys, on the east side of the island, it does rain a lot, okay? This is actually a really nice property. The only problem is, look, you got this wall right here. That could be for some type of safety issue. Maybe, like I said, some type of mudslides or something coming from that mountain. But no, this house is really, really nice. What do you guys think? 1.6 million to 1.7 million. Let's round up, right? Wow, that's crazy. Now look at this. This is 1.3 million for almost 1,700 square foot. So this is actually this is not bad. This is about what I got. 3 bedroom on about 1,700 square foot. 3 bedroom, 3 bath. That's actually nice. That is 3 full baths. The inside's actually kind of nice. Don't really love this woodwork, like this type. But again, it looks pretty clean. It looks pretty nice. The front of the house looks clean and nice. No garage though. No garage. But it looks like it's got some, what is it? It's got like a little area right here, covered area. But again, no garage on this house. Sort of far from the beach, but it looks like a nice neighborhood. No sidewalks, which is, I guess, it's not a big deal, because remember, in Hawaii, the biggest problem that you have is you have limited space. And because of the limited space, it drives the prices up, and up. Because at the end of the day, you are going to find people that are going to take advantage of low prices. So as soon as the prices dip just a little bit, you got people from all over the world, like me, looking at these houses and saying, oh my God, what a steal to get that house in Hawaii. And then suddenly you got somebody buying it from New York City. That's the kind of market that you see in places like this, destinations like this. Because you got to wonder, does the economy in Hawaii support these prices? I'm telling you, no. I mean, Hawaii, look at this. This is $1.5 million. The front of the house looks nice, but once you go inside, it's like, not nice at all. And that's a lot of money, but this is actually kind of a big house. So it's not bad. It just needs a lot of work inside, which, if you could afford 1.5 million bucks, you could probably afford, an extra 50,000 for the kitchen. I'm almost positive, this kitchen needs to be completely gutted. I'm almost positive that, look, they have 2 fridges. That's interesting. I'm almost positive that anything, like if this kitchen costs me, 30,000 in the mainland, it's probably gonna cost me 40, 50,000 in Hawaii. But if you could, like, I'm gonna go back, if you could afford $1.5 million, what is an extra $50,000 to for a new kitchen, right? This comes with a separate unit. This is actually a really nice house, but again, it does need some work. But like I was saying, Hawaii, it's a service economy, right? So you have a lot of people that work in these hotels. Now you gotta wonder, out of all the staff from a hotel, right? You look at everybody that works in a hotel. Which employee can afford a $1 million house? I could tell you possibly the manager of the entire hotel, maybe like one of the top managers making, $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 a year, right? Or, two, three, 400,000. But besides that, and you still need a decent down payment, right, to get into one of these houses. But besides that, I mean, the cooks, the cleaners, the hostess, everybody else in that hotel, it cannot afford this price. They just can't. This is 1.2 million, very small, almost 1,164 square foot, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Really cute though, really, really cute with the little deck out front, but it's over $1 million, and then it's it's only basically 1,000 square foot. So it is a tiny, tiny house. It is sort of close to the beach, like maybe just ride your bike. But yeah, again, it's expensive, man. It is very, very expensive. Don't come here thinking that you're gonna get a house for under $1 million. You're gonna get like an apartment for about 800,000. But again, there are some beautiful homes. Let's finish out with this insane house. If you ever have the budget for 6.5 million, you can walk into this. You can buy this right now. Almost 5,000 square foot, so almost a mansion. 6 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms. That is a lot of bedrooms. So if you have something like this, you could basically invite all your friends for a whole week, your family. I mean, you will have the vacation house and you'll have the rooms to have everyone be comfortable. Not much of a beach here. It looks like rocks. There looks like there's a beach down the street right here, but pretty awesome. You get your little paddle boards, you go out here and you're, in paradise. 6.5 million. I'm not seeing anything in this house that really just jumps out. I kind of wish I could see the front of it. They're showing somewhat of the back. It looks like there's rocks, so you don't really get a beach. I mean, I don't know. I'm not feeling it for $6 million, but it would be nice to have this type of budget in Hawaii. If I did have that type of budget, guys, I think I would want to be possibly in this bottom area right here. This is a little right by the Kauai channel. This place, guys, is insane. This little area right here. But again, right here, right by China walls. This is where I'm talking about. For $10 million, you get this 10 million for 10.5 million, 6,300 square foot, 6 bedrooms, 7 bath. Wow. And then this is an awesome beach. I think I've seen this house because last time I was here, I basically jumped into Zillow right when I got home, and I wanted to check out homes in this area. But look at that. Look how sick this house is. So this house has been in the market, I think, for a while. I gotta look how long. It says active. I'll do some research later. But yeah, this is a really cool area. But again, 10 million big ones, man. That's a lot of money. You're not getting a loan from the bank, that's for sure. But look at this. I mean, 3 million, 4 million, 9 million. Very, very expensive, guys. 2 million. So even if the prices come down, they're not going to come down to 500,000. Okay? These houses will never go under $1 million. You might have that one desperate seller that lists it for, $999, but besides that, no way, man. This is very, very expensive and very, very desirable. All right, I'm going to go ahead and finish this video. Jumping over to the Redfin weekly housing market real quick, you could see that home prices have always been high in Hawaii. They're not necessarily going down, but yeah, I mean, they are going to go down with the interest rates going up. But again, it's it's Honolulu, Waikiki. Like, no, it's very expensive, right? It's Oahu, for God's sakes. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this video, guys. If you want me to make a video on a specific city, a specific county, state, doesn't matter, go ahead, comment down below, and I will jump in and make you that video. If you like my channel and you like what I have to say, please don't forget to smash that subscribe button and go ahead and like and leave a comment. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video.